I mean, really, it was just the play calls. I was just trying to execute my job, and whatever look they gave, if it happened to be a draw or I could escape out of the pocket when my receivers were covered, that I just responded and just did what I was coached to do and tried to execute.
Maybe a decision like that, what kind of goes through your mind? Because obviously you obviously don't look downfield, but it seemed like today you were more determined just to take off the field.
Yeah, I mean, like you just said, I was just trying to will our team to get first downs, and if that was the situation, then that was the situation. Obviously, I'm a passer first. If y'all didn't know that, but today, just the quarterback run game happened to be working, so those were the calls being made, and I just tried to execute what I was told to do.
What, what seemed to be working for you guys?
I mean, I think even the third quarter we played all right. I think the second half as offense we played pretty good. I think it was like 10-3 going into the fourth quarter or something. But our offense, we got down there and then we didn't get the 4th and 1. But our drives in the second half I thought were pretty good. So I'm proud of our guys on the offense side of the ball for getting it going in the second half. But, just a testament to our defense. Coach Barnes and all the defensive players are doing a great job. They're keeping us alive in games as offense. But, I mean, it goes hand in hand. We're a team. So I'm grateful for them for this game. And hopefully next game and on to future weeks we can, balance it out and start faster where we don't have to just execute in the second half.
Are you sore?
A little bit, a little banged up, But I try and take hits off my body. I didn't slide today, though.
Yeah, you were running through dudes, so like, did you ever play like in high school where you run the ball like that? Did you ever put your shoulder down?
No, I maybe hit one person the whole game. I don't know. I was just stumbling forward, just falling forward. But I had one high school game where I did that against our rival back in the day. But nah.
Hey, Seth, when you make a good pass and one of you assure guys miss a ball, what do you say to them to make sure they keep their confidence up? Because you had a lot of guys that should have had balls that they didn't get.
Yeah, I mean, I just say next play mentality because, I mean, there were situations in the game where I threw a ball in the dirt to Rock. He had a 10-yard, little run back down his stem, and I threw it in the dirt. Or, I had Sutton Smith, number 15, in the flat. I step up, and, I lead him a little too far. So, I mean, it goes both ways. I miss my target too. So, I mean, if they drop a ball, let's execute the next play. Forget about that, and, let's go.
Obviously, the offense has what do you want the identity, and I say you, I mean the collective unit, to be the identity of this offense? What do you think it can be?
Yeah. I mean, moving forward, just execute a little bit better. And then, I mean, the identity doesn't have to be a particular thing. I would say just an offense that, can move the ball down the field and score in the red zone. But, I mean, everyone wants to be that. But, I mean, we've thrown the ball. We ran the ball pretty well. Just be a balanced offense and try and attack everywhere we can. But, I feel like as the course of the game progressed, we played better and better. So I'm just happy we got the win,
Seth, what do you think has been maybe the biggest concern? Obviously, Silver just said his execution, but the last 2 weeks, why have you guys not been able to kind of look as explosive as you did in the previous 2 wins compared to these last 2 games? You think it's hard to say. What do you guys try?
I mean, I feel like defenses have just tried to keep everything in front of them, keep us in front of them, just because we had those 2 explosive games. So they're like, oh, they're an explosive, long shot offense. Let's back up. And then we're trying to hit our 10-yard stop routes and things like that. But, looking at the positive side, limited turnovers is the main thing that influenced the games this season compared to last season. Obviously we don't want to compare the two. But y'all were talking to Coach Schofield about 4-1 and yada yada. But the turnover ratio has been extremely favorable to our side. So we're just fortunate that we have a great defense and just trying to limit our own turnovers. And we'll put ourselves in a position to win the game at the end of the game if we keep doing that.
I know it's early, and I know you made a little statement like
I didn't necessarily say that, but I respect them. I respect their coaches, and I know a lot of the guys on their team. They were my first offer coming out of high school. Coach Dawson was their old OC. I don't know if he's still there. And I know their quarterback, Clayton Toon, went to my high school for his freshman year. But I just didn't like the game last year. It left a sour taste in my mouth. That was the main thing that I said. I just didn't play well, so hopefully get that one back next week.
So Seth, as a player like that, we talk all the time in other sports about how when Memphis kids at other schools come in and play great against Memphis, especially in basketball. What does it feel like for you to play against a team that's close to home and was your first offer out of high school? Does it amp you up a little more?
I mean, not necessarily, but I go into every single week with the mindset that it's the most important week. But obviously they beat us last year, and so just we'll come into this week excited and ready to play. I've heard it's like kind of a rivalry game, Memphis versus Houston, so just excited to play.
Do you get the sense, do you get the sense from the vets that you just mentioned that this game is a little bit more important, not just because it's rivalry, but it's the last time you'll face Houston in conference?
I completely forgot about that. They're moving to the Big 12. But yeah, now that you mention it, I'd say, yeah, knowing that they're leaving, in my opinion, they get the big ticket to the Big 12 and we're left out. So hopefully our guys have that chip on their shoulder and attack them.